Hey, ARESxGOD here, and it's time to talk about the Clone Wars, force pushing, and unlimited power that we have in this episode. Absolutely insane. The animation, the action, just everything that happened to this one. Well, insane. Especially that cold look in the Frieren clone, and the second exam comes to a close here for them to be first class mages or third or whatever exam was. I don't even remember. This episode just blew me away, honestly. But yeah, let's get into it and talk about it. Now, it picks up from last week, clone versus clone, the fight still ongoing. And there was like two gods fighting each other. There wasn't two mages just chucking Zol tracks, everything. There were black holes, force fields, lightning. Palpatine would have been proud with this episode, honestly. Golems being used, just everything. Those are gods fighting, not mages. But Fern had to be on the sides to choose her moment to attack. It didn't really work at the start. The Frieren clone was still able to defend, but while that was happening, we see a bit before that with the plan there and everything else, how they set up going in the group, choosing their opponents, communication being key, their advantage, choosing the right opponent. That was very important there for their weaknesses, because here I really like how they said that it's rock, paper, scissors. You have an opponent which you're very weak against, you have an opponent which you're very strong against, so everybody had to choose who they're going to fight. And kind of like Method, she was kind of the voice of reason a bit there into the group. She analyzed very well the situation, knowing that some of the clones are missing, Zenza's clones, Denken, Fern clone there, which I kind of wished we could have seen the Fern fight versus Method. But also we had some that didn't pass, unfortunately, because Lavigne and Richter both get stabbed by the Sensei clone with her hairs, and the Giga Chat bros, the golems come in, pick them up, but you can feel the frustration from Lavigne. Thankfully, Richter makes her see reason during that moment there, and they don't die. It would have been so sad if Lavigne actually died there. But also in this episode, you have Ubel, and can you fix her? I don't think you can fix her. There's nothing to fix there. Like, I wish you all the luck in the world if you believe that. Like, she's gonna cut you. I think she kind of stole the episode here, even more considering with everything that was happening. We have Denken, Ubel, and Land come across the Zenze clone right after she attacked Lavigne and Richter, and Ubel's like, nah, I'd win. She goes in, and yeah, she wins. She actually wins. Thanks to her spell with cutting, like Sukuna there. Very interesting way. I think she's very much so a genius. Even Zenze called it. She can cut with it anything. She can visualize, imagine, she can cut. Like looking at something, hey, I can probably cut that. She's able to do it. But if she can't visualize, I can't cut it, the spell is not able to cut it. So it's very, very strong magic to have. It's her best magic she has at her disposal, let alone her empathy that she's able to steal the magic of others. And we see a bit of a flashback with the previous exam, this guy with the pay to win loot that he had there with the cloak of defense. He was using himself and the cloak as a test. If you could wound him, of course, no killing, hold back also, that's very important through the cloak. But she just comes in, yeah, I think I can cut him, proceeds to cut him in half instantly there, and she gets disqualified because of course no killing, and she kind of put a bit of fear of scissors into Zenze, and she likes cutting. Like, I think she probably has a fetish with cutting things. I don't think you can fix her. I'm sorry. Ubel seems no. Maybe Land. I don't know. Ubel and Land. There's something there, or she's just trying to get close to him to steal his magic. But no, no. There's no fixing her. Now, I'm not saying she needs to be fixing. I like characters like this, but good luck. I'm really liking her quite a lot. Ubel there. But yeah, this is why she's taking the exam here right now, and Zenze talking to herself, she can't even imagine beating her. So this is where paper scissors comes in. They're vetting against each other, opponents uses her hair. So you can very easily imagine cutting somebody's hair, and with her magic, yeah, Ubel wins the fight versus the clone very easily. She didn't break a sweat. Hashtag Sukuna comes in. And yeah, this is where we have after that the Clone Wars, Method asking Rebel, the group, the others to help with the clones, with Denken's clone, and Method going in to deal with Fern's clone, saying she's very good at hiding her magic. I wish we could have seen that fight. We just see a bit of the aftermath there, just walls being broken around, Method in rough shape. Kind of wanted to see that fight, honestly. I'm curious what Method is going to say when everybody gets back together, probably next episode. I can't wait to hear her opinion on the fight. I'm actually very excited about that. Then Ubel and Land versus Ubel, Land, Denken clone there having to fight. So this was very much so the Clone Wars. They were surrounded. Fern versus Method, like I said. Meanwhile, while everything was happening, the Clone Wars, we had the two gods fighting in the room there, Frieren versus Frieren clone, and damn, the animation, the effects, the godlike powers, that was just, it blew me away, honestly. I didn't expect them to be that strong there, and so many magic spells at their disposal. But we see a bit of a pre-start of that, a flashback. Again, the flashbacks are on point for the series as always. Frieren saying there's gonna need to be a bigger opening than this, and everybody realized that, even Fern, besides her mana detection weakness that she has, and she's willing to put herself in danger, to let her guard down, to be hit, because this is very true. We saw it in a lot of series. When you know you're going to win, that's where you're also the most vulnerable at the same time. There, and I like her reasoning. She trusts Fern, but says, I know you can do it because I have always underestimated you. And that's very true, because clones copy mind traits of the original, and that thing, that trait is also going to be in the clone, how she views Fern there. And then we have God versus God fighting, insane. And Frieren lets herself get hit, even though she puts everything into defense, and that's when Fern attacks. And she's able to wound the clone. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be over, but it didn't look like that. This is how you have a wounded animal, a cornered animal, somebody very strong. When you corner them, you put them into the tough position. This is when they lash out the most. They show everything they have, and that cold look, like the look the clone had, I'm just, damn, that look would kill. Like, he put the fear of God into everybody there, the height of magic. And I think it was like a forced push of some sort, I don't know, just blast Fern into the wall, breaks her staff, everything. Probably could have killed her on the spot there. And Frieren takes that opportunity to kill herself as the clone, who kills the clone Frieren, and says, it's been 80 years since I was cornered into showing that. I need more info. What was that? What? We need more. We need something more with that there. I want to have more info after this episode so much. And they go in, they kill Spiegel, the demon, crack it very easily. Just kind of insane contrast. You have this very weak demon physically, but what it was able to create and do with the clones, just, oof. The more powerful people you have, the more you're going to lose, kind of sorts there. And they go into the treasure room. They win, they pass the exam, they're succeeded, Zenze. And I love that. After this, we have classic Frieren. Hey, where is Frieren? The one that did the most here. Where is she? She's missing, huh? Where is she? She's in a mimic. Of course, screaming for dear life. It's dark and scary. I love Frieren so much. We have 2 more episodes. I can't believe this series is gonna come to an end. Please, please give us a season 2. Take your time with it. Just confirm that season 2 is coming. So yes, overall, an amazing episode. That look could kill the Clone Wars, the animation, the stuff, everything just awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about the episode. What was your favorite scene here? And as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So keep enjoying Frieren. Make sure to check out the podcast because anime. Gonna see you again on the next one. Bye bye.